Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 20th of September 2025. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. Okay, I'm actually in Phnom Penh in Cambodia at the moment, just passing through on the way back to Vietnam. It's been a couple of crappy weeks. Actually, it's been about 3 weeks since I 3 weeks yesterday since I packed up and headed to Australia. Oh, it's been terrible. And I do apologise for I missed 2 weekends there. Just things haven't worked out at all. So we're back on. Hopefully, I'm back in a routine now. Got stuff to do. We've obviously got the new EA that we've released, so I've got some work to do on that. I hope everyone's weekend's going okay. My football team's out of the finals. Only lasted 1 week. Got knocked out the first game, so we're done. At least I think the Formula One's on this weekend. Baku. I can't even remember the name of the country. One of the Pakistan. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Formula One's back on this weekend. Go Oscar. All right, let's get into the charts. Oh, pardon me. I'm dying here. Okay, let's look at the charts. This is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. Look, I'm not a trade signal provider. Please don't follow me blindly. It'll just get you in trouble. No, do your own due diligence. We're all big boys and girls. We know we just don't follow people, all right? All I'm doing is giving a few good trading ideas, hopefully, and you can run with that if you wish. So, as I said, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. I do all my trading on MT5 these days. I don't think I've got any live MT4 accounts. All right, so let's get into it. It's my watch list on the right. I've got most of them. I've got trades on. We'll run through them. AusCAD. Look, if you're just a traditional type trader and use a stop, and you don't do the loss recovery like I do, that's fair enough. But I've been in all these trades from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is trade number 6 for me. So the last trade was this sell on the 18th of September, and it was taken up here. These two yellow lines are my profit targets. Now I don't think they're in the right spot because my overall loss is about $844, but I think at the moment I'm only about $600 up. So maybe those targets are in the wrong spot, or maybe it's just a weekend spread or something like that. But we're getting close. It's heading in the right direction. Sell was taken. It was a high risk trade. You can read about it there. Even though it's the reason I like it is because price has gone so high above the moving averages. Generally, it's like an overbought, I guess you could call it, without any overbought indicators on the chart. It's gone way up here. Now it's coming down. It's coming back to the MAs. The MACD platinum's above the zero level, so we're looking for a sell, which I've taken. If you're taking the sell here, your stop would have been sort of halfway between the red dot here and the top of the candles there. Just give yourself a little bit of breathing room. And you'd probably I always look to bring the MACD down to the zero level, which is the grey dotted line there. At the moment, we're just waiting to see how it goes. It's heading in the right direction, which is great. I was actually trading this using the EA on the 3-minute chart, and I got absolutely hammered going up. I started trading in here somewhere, so I had all these trades going against me, and it's come down nicely, and there was a bit of movement. So I made plenty on the 3-minute chart, even on a move like that, which is funny. But anywho, so it's an AusCAD heading in the right direction. It's taken a while though. We've been stuck in a range. Aussie Japanese yen in a buy from back here. There's actually previous buys to that. There was actually about 5 trades previous to that, because that's 4 trades previous to that. Sorry, because that's a TF5 buy. That's T5 means trade 5. So recovered my loss, all good, put a stop in place. So I recovered all my previous losses, which is what we're trying to do here. And I have since taken a sell trade here, and you can see it here. MACD platinum above the zero level. It's a high risk trade against the uptrend again. But I was hedged, so that's a good thing. I still had a buy on, so I don't mind taking a sell. And the price is a fair distance from the moving averages, so it's nothing to get excited about. If I didn't have that buy on, I might have if I'd gone in with this trade, if I didn't have that buy on, I'd probably gone in a bit lighter, that's all. So we're all good on the buy trade, we can't lose. Sell trade's heading in the right direction, so all good there. Aussie, New Zealand. I'm in a bit of a mess with this one. When I say a mess, taking trade one, had a loss $20. Trade two had a loss of about $150. So trade two was this sell here, this line here. Had an opposite QMP filter dot here, which wasn't a valid signal, which is a pity. I didn't take it, so I'm just out of the two trades at the moment. There's one trade was a loss, second trade was a loss. I'm not sure how that was. Yeah, it's only a small loss, that one. Just that red dot there messed me up. So all good, just waiting on a new setup. So that means the yellow highlight means I'm just waiting on a new setup to try and recover these losses here. Aussie USD. Now, this is a previous lot of trades here, so we're all good here. Hang on a sec. So sell, buy, yeah, these are all loss recovery. Eventually got on a winner here, this one here, buy there. It's gone up nicely. I was able to close out, recover my losses, and got a stop in place. Can't lose on that now. So all those previous losses have been recovered, which is, as I said, is the idea, the loss recovery. Now the next trade is this S1, sequence one, sell. Again, it's a high risk trade. The trend's up. Look at the moving averages, but it's heading in the right direction. And the MACD platinum's a long way above the zero level. And because I'm partially hedged, and again, there's a fair distance on the MACD platinum to the zero level, which is good. And there was a distance between the moving average when I took the trade up here. These green dashed lines are just big round numbers. So they're that one there, 65-cent level, which is a big round number for the Aussie, and that's 60 cent. So that's what I'm trying to bring it back down to, at least to the MAs, possibly the 65-cent level, but I'll be keeping an eye on this MACD platinum also. And boys and girls, if you do like the video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. That's always appreciated, always appreciated. Right, BTC, Bitcoin. I'm in a buy trade from the 9th of September. It hasn't really taken off, Bitcoin, like it's sort of range bound. This is the 120,000 level, that's 100,000 level. So we're sort of stuck in here for a while. Took a buy, it went along, MACD platinum through the zero level. In here somewhere I closed half, and I've slowly dragged my stop up above the entry level. Not getting that excited, it's struggling to get up any higher. In the meantime, we've got these red trend lines showing potential hidden bearish divergence. Now, whether you want to take sells on Bitcoin, that's up to you. I'm more inclined these days just to look for buys, but you never know. With hidden divergence, you might be able to get a decent setup. But it's struggling to make it break through 120, as you can see. Remember, it took a long time to get through 100, and even when it did, it sort of come back to it a few times, as you can see there. But yeah, we're in a buy, we can't lose, that's the main thing. Euro Aussie, we're in a buy trade from the 17th of September. Hasn't really gone very far at all. MACD platinum below the zero level. Look, it's not too bad a setup, but the market structure is a bit messy. There's a low there, and we've got a lower low there. So it gives you the impression that the market that may be turning. The MAs are starting to flatten out a bit, but the MACD platinum's below the zero level, and we'll take the buy. Euro yen, not much happening here. There was a sell sort of signal here, but it's dodgy as. I didn't like it. The MACD platinum's right at the zero level. MACD was right on the zero level, that red dot, and I actually thought about it because we had this resistance level and price, but we're right at the MAs. There's no real reason to take it. It just didn't look that good, so I ignored it. Then next signal was this buy, and it's not a good signal either. The MACD's platinum's just above the zero level, so I'm not in any trades at the moment, so I'm not losing anything on it, which is a good thing, but there's nothing clear at the moment on it. Now, Euro USD, there is a new trade signal for Monday. This is the first one. Now, I don't know if I'd take this normally. I may. I've got a buy trade on still. So this is because this is on hidden bullish divergence, I took I DCA'd it. So S2 is the DCA, so dollar cost averaging. Took a buy, took a second buy, managed to close trade 1 and most of trade 2 and put a stop in place. I made some profit and I can't lose on the remaining buy. So we've got a hedge buy. Then this thing has just absolutely gone sideways. It popped up the last weeks, but we've still got this hidden bearish divergence here, and the MACD pattern really hasn't broken the 0 level convincingly. So I'm just sitting at the moment. I'm thinking there's a sell signal here on Monday. You can see the red dot on the QMP filter there. I'm going to take it because I've got the hedge on. The MACD pattern's above the 0 level. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to take the sell. I know I haven't written any notes in there yet. I've still got the buy, but there's going to be a sell taken on Monday. It's not super convincing, but my concern is we're at the MAs too, and the MACD pattern's not that good. But I've got that hedge on there. You could probably make an argument for a resistance level on price there, so we'll draw that in. It is the euro too, so you could probably make an argument for a resistance level across there, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. We'll take it. We'll take the sell on Monday, Euro USD. Pound Aussie, we're going to sell from back here. Already closed half, trailing the stop. Can't lose on the sell. I've taken this buy down here on the 18th of September. As you can see, it's going nowhere fast, but there was sort of this support level here. It's starting to, it broke through it, and it looks like it's got up to it now. It may become resistance, who knows? But the good thing is I've got a hedge on, and the MACD platinum's below the 0 level there, so it's still a valid buy. We're just waiting. Again, big round numbers at 2.0000 level. So we're just sitting in limbo at the moment. Pound CAD, new sell signal on Monday. You can see there's a red QMP filter dot there. So now this one's a little bit tricky. I was in this buy here from the 8th of September. This is buy. It's gone up. The MACD platinum went through the 0 level. Didn't really get much of an opportunity. I did close out half. And then I stopped out yesterday for a very small overall profit. So it's only like about $11 or something, but it wasn't a loss. So this buy is finished. It's stopped out. So all we'll have on Monday is the sell. So I'll just get rid of that. Now so there's going to be let's run through this cell, get rid of all this crap so we can see it. Again, this is the hidden bearish divergence. See hidden bearish divergence there, followed by regular bearish divergence. So it's the old 1, 2 and divergences, because that sort of the MACD platinum's just above the 0 level. Price is already through. There's a decent candle and it's already in the moving averages, but because of those divergences, I like it. I'm going to take a sell, so don't worry about those notes there. It's going to be a sell on Monday for this. It's a bit messy where it is and it's tight. If you're going to put a stop in place, it'll be just above the highs there somewhere. But yeah, I like those sort of double divergences, the 1, 2 and divergences, which you hear me go on about all the time. So that's pound CAD, and that buy was stopped out. Pound Swiss, nothing going on here. There was a buy signal in there. I declined to take it. Just didn't suit me at all, which is in hindsight proved to be a good thing. Next signal's this sell here, which is not a bad setup, but if the MACD was above the 0 level, I probably would have taken that. But because it's below the 0 level, I'm just ignoring it. There's no need to get into it, especially when we're close to this support level here on price. You know, it could go down, who cares, and we'll just take the buy. With the MACD platinum just below the 0 level already, there's nothing to get excited about there. Now, the pound yen, let's have a look at this. This has been a bit messy. This last sell here, which was on the 21st of August, I'm out of that. I've got a reversal here. I've got a buy signal here. This level here is the 200 level, this green dashed line, and you can see it's been resistance, resistance, resistance. So we've got this sell here. I thought coming off that we might get a bit of momentum to the downside. It didn't happen. There's a buy. I didn't take it. The MACD platinum's already above the 0 level, and we're jammed at that 200 level. Now there's a new sell on Monday. So we're out of this sell. here, this one here, we're done with it, to a loss. No, I'll need that line. And we're going to take a sell on Monday. So there's going to be a new sell on Monday. We'll update the notes later, but Monday there's a new sell on the pound yen. It's ugly. It's already at the MAs, but I like, again, I've got to take it. And the reason I've got to take it now, if I wasn't in a loss recovery sequence, if I go back to the previous chart, or not the previous chart, didn't show you, that'll be it there. That one's finished with, so I've been taking a lot of losses on this pair. So my new sell's going to be in here somewhere. You can see I've got a big sequence of losses. There's about total loss of about $17,690 or something. I got some stuff to make up on this pair. I've just been jammed in these trades all through here. It hasn't gone. There's been no clear move in one direction. A lot of QMP for the dots. Now, if you're going to take this trade on Monday, look, if you're going to take it, go in small. It's a high risk trade. You're trading against an uptrend. Your price is already at the moving averages. I do like the fact that we're at this 200 level, and it is a red QMP filter dot now, but as history shows lately, not necessarily worked out for too long. All right, what have we got next? Pound USD. I've actually killed some more trades on this, so ninth is since the last video. So all I've got is these. I've got 4 sell trades down here, which is not good, obviously, because they're sell trades and they're all the way down there. And I've got a recent one up here on the, I think that was, this is the same pair, I've just got a different chart. 19th of September, took a sell there. So my last sell, I actually got out of a couple of sells, so don't worry about that. Again, this is the hidden bearish divergence followed by regular bearish divergence. So that's a good setup. I like that setup. If you just traded that one pattern alone, you'd do all right with trading. So go back to the original chart. So 9th of September, closed out 2 more sell trades from the 3rd of July and the 21st of August. Now waiting on a new sell, which I took there. So I just put that on there for the video eventually. Now I've got 5 trades on. I've got $6,293 in profit already banked on this pair. So what I plan to do is prune some of these sell trades and bring that to break even. But the last trade is a sell, so I'm just going to slowly work. I don't like, I think you'd probably call it revenge trading, but I'm not going. Revenge trading normally means you get even with the market, you normally go in big and stuff like that. I'm just going to remain constant, so, and I'm following my plan still, so I'm not taking any trades that aren't valid setups. So it is revenge trading to a certain extent. I just don't like losing on any particular pair. So I've got all these loss recovery trades to make up. So I've got about, what's that? About 5,800 in losses to make up on that, which sounds like a lot, but when you're trading 3/4 of a lot, full lot, it doesn't take long to make that up on this pair. So there's the pound USD. So the last trade is the same chart, just a lot cleaner, easy to explain. So there's the last trade there. Heading in the right direction. MACD Platinum still above the 0 level. Again, it was a high risk trade because, again, we're into the moving averages. I prefer setups like this buy here, but obviously didn't work out too well, and it wasn't valid according to that. Yeah, getting a lot against the trend sort of trades at the moment. New Zealand CAD. Now, probably since I did my last video, I'd been in trades from back here somewhere. I managed to clear them all. So 9th of September, closed 11 buy trades. I probably could have got a little creative, and because I think I closed them all just below the overall break even because I had profit built in. I took it. It did go up a little bit higher and actually cleared my overall break even before dropping away. I did all those trades from there to there. I know it's a lot of time, but actually made a profit about just under $1,000, $950. So that's worked out all right. So I did make profit in that absolute dog's breakfast all through there, just under $1,000. My last trade was this sell on the 19th of September. I said I don't particularly like it because that big candle there, but there's this resistance level in price, and it's dropped down nicely on Friday. MACD Platinum was on a fair distance above the 0 level, resistance level, took the sell, and it's so far it's paying off. That's New Zealand CAD. New Zealand USD, I was also on a heap of trades from a loss recovery, and again on the 9th of September, I closed most of them, recovered all my previous losses, so all my losses recovered. and then 18th of September I was stopped out for an overall profit on all the buys. So I made some money there, which is good. And now this sell was the most recent one on the 19th, which is yesterday. Again, big candle, same as the New Zealand CAD, and took that resistance level and price, and we're also at the 60 cent level, the big round number, and we also had this hidden bearish divergence. So three things sort of happening there, or three confluence, what do they call it? And obviously there's a red QMP filter dot there, MACD platinum above the zero level, took the sell, heading in the right direction. USD CAD, this is a pair that's given me some grief, but we've certainly tidied things up a bit. Initial trades were back here. I've started pruning trades. Our most recent trades, this one now. So we've got a few sells. There's overall break in that yellow line. A little bit of profit in the bank, only about $105 or something. Got 7 trades open at the moment and going nowhere fast. So the last trade was just buy, but at least we're getting there. We're starting to prune these trades. I got into a nightmare of a traditional hedge phase, but it seems to be working out okay. So the last trade was this buy here. Now, if you were trading this, I would have got out on this opposite QMP filter dot on the open of this candle here. So you would have taken a small loss on that buy. But because I've got so many trades on, I'm not out. And I also like the fact too that there was hidden bullish divergence to get me in that trade. So the MACD platinum's below the zero level. We've got hidden bullish divergence. There's a bit of a support level there when I took the trade. It's gone up, hasn't broken the highs. The MACD platinum's still below the zero level. So even if you'd got out of this, you could have stayed in. If you hadn't got out, you could stay in and still look for a dollar cost averaging to go to the upside. I'm hoping it drops down because my overall break-even's down somewhere as per the previous chart. So my break-even's down here somewhere. But that buy, if you're not out, if your stop's in place when you took that buy, your stop would have been down here and you'd still be in the trade. Now, whether it's going to bounce up again, who knows? The MACD platinum's below the zero level, so who knows? USD Singapore dollar, I took a buy trade yesterday. This is a higher risk trade too because you can see the trends down looking at the moving averages. But I like this support level here, the blue line. There's a dead set support level. And there's also some minor sort of hidden bullish divergence there too. The price is already at the moving averages though, so it's a little bit messy. At least we're heading in the right direction. So who knows where it's going to go. XAG USD, which is silver. Now I'm in a buy trade, which was a loss recovery, which we recovered my previous losses, which is good. You can read all about it in there somewhere. Got here. It's a bit messy, isn't it? So we had 2 trades. We had to recover first. So we recovered all the loss. Got a stop in place. Can't lose on that. I'm just trying to trail that stop up. In the meantime, I took this sell on the 10th of September, and it's gone against me, gone against me, gone against me. It was going against me. I drew this trend line across the lows here. It came down. I thought it was going to break the trend line, but it wasn't a clear break to get me excited or get me to do a second entry. And it's popped up, had a bullish candle there, and now it's popped up again. So all I'll do now is just drag this trend line down across there, a bit across the lows. But I've got this hedge on, so it's not the end of the world. That buy, if this keeps on going up, I'll keep on offset some of my loss with that buy, so it's not terrible. Looks like price wants to go up a bit, but the MACD is sort of heading down, so there's going to be some divergence there too, possibly. And gold, XAU USD, there's a buy here, there's a stop up there. We trailed that was a loss recovery. We've recovered the loss and it's gone up nicely. Locking in a profit there. We've got a sell on the 18th of September. MACD platinum's a long way above the zero level, and because I was hedged and it's just prices so far away from the moving average, I thought that's worth a crack. This level here, this green dash line, 3,500 level. It's a big round number. Next round number will obviously be 4,000, which is crazy. Crazy. Always remember my ex-wife. She used to work at a gold mine in the Northern Territory, and she was like the personal assistant to the CEO. And I used to chat with him a bit. And he was in those days. If gold wasn't $250 an ounce, they had to shut the mine down. It wasn't sustainable. Now look at it; it's over $3,500, and that was 250. I'm sure that mine's going gangbusters now if it's still in operation. Mount Todd gold mine. All right, so the sell, we're going nowhere fast, but it's all offset by that buy at the moment. So that's gold. And the US stock market, US 500, it's new high, I think. Yeah, new high. Yeah, charts are taking a bit low. Sometimes it does that. Oh, sorry about that. That took a while. Yeah, so last signal was this buy here, and it's just gradually ground up slowly. It's not setting the world on fire, but it's heading up. And again, you can probably extend this divergence. Yeah, it's just it seems to be in constant divergence. You look at this here. Where is it? I'm gonna get a hold of that trend line. There we go. Yeah, it's just constant divergence. Is it going to keep on going up? Who knows? Who knows? All right, that's it for the video. Like I said, I'm sorry I missed a couple of weeks there, but there's been a lot happening in my life at the moment. Hopefully we're back on track now. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Thanks for watching. Like I said, if you do like the video, hit the like button, the subscribe button. It's always appreciated. All right, thanks.